think your way to confidence. A lot of us think that confidence directly relates to what is going on in the physical, but that is completely untrue. In reality, confidence comes from your mindset. It comes from what you think about yourself. That is where it's derived, that is where it thrives, and that is where it continues to guide you in your entire life. For your mindset and your confidence, they are directly connected. The thing about you, the thing about what you think about yourself, it completely affects everything that you see around you. If you are insecure about something, and mind you, I'm going to throw in a little bit of PSA here. I'm not talking about trauma. I'm not talking about that type of stuff. So if that is something that you are struggling with, I suggest, going to a therapist, getting some help. But besides from that, when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to how you see yourself, when it comes to how you're talking to yourself, it completely affects everything about you. There's a very important book that I suggest reading. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. It's very good, but a huge part of that book talks about how what you see in your mind, what you tell yourself, what you think about yourself directly affects your life experiences. If you are insecure about something, I will use the example of like a nose, so that there's a little bit of a story to follow along. But if you are insecure about your nose, you will constantly be telling yourself negative things about your nose. Oh, people are going to think poorly of me because of my nose. People are going to think that I'm ugly. Everyone's going to notice that my nose is crooked. You're going to continue to tell yourself that in the back of your mind. Then when you interact with people, you'll see, oh, this person gave me a side eye. That person looked at me weird. This person didn't invite me here. All probably because of my nose. So you notice weird things, and then you completely and utterly, and probably without really thinking about it too much, relate it to whatever insecurity that you may have. And it in reality has nothing to do with that insecurity. You can think that people perceive you a certain way because of a certain thing. And it's not true. It's actually because of how you display yourself to other people. If you are insecure about your nose, then you start to act different. It shapes the way that you walk. It shapes the way that you talk. It shapes the way that you interact. And then you will see people's response. And it's not actually because of your nose. It's because of the way that you're acting. And that is what they're responding to. But you're only acting that way because of what you are telling yourself. If you believe that you are somebody that people won't take seriously, that is going to change the way you interact with them. You won't be as confident. You won't be as secure. You won't be as straightforward. And thus, people are going to perceive you based off of that because you've already told yourself people aren't going to take you seriously. And so unconsciously, you are doing things to reiterate what you have told yourself in the physical. On top of that, you begin to notice things even if it's not there. This is the second part of how your insecurities and mindset definitely connect, because what you are focused on is what you end up seeing, not what you want. Okay? People commonly say that, oh, this is happening because that's what you want to happen. No, it's not about what you want. It's about what you focus on. If you are only focused on your nose, focus on how people don't take you seriously, focus on how people aren't going to buy from you, aren't going to want to hear from you, how you're too young, whatever. If you are only and solely focused on that thing, you will only see things that align with that. You will see things that confirm that belief about yourself, versus if you begin to look at things from the perspective of only good things, then you will start to see things that align with that confirm that belief. So you have to be careful of what you are focused on, because if you're overly focused on the negative, you're going to get things that confirm that negative self-belief, versus if it was the opposite. If you always thought everyone thinks I'm beautiful, you're probably going to start seeing a lot of things that are going to confirm that belief, versus if you think everyone thinks I'm ugly, you're going to see the same thing, a lot of confirmation of that belief. And a lot of this has to derive from where you are putting your attention towards, because there are sometimes things that don't have to do with you, but because you are just looking for it, if it's something negative, you're looking for it, then you end up relating whatever it is out there to you. Oh, this person purposefully gave me an attitude. It wasn't on purpose, okay? And it wasn't because they thought you were ugly. You just kind of just assigned meanings where there was no meaning. So you have to be careful of those two things. And so moving forward, there are a couple things that I want you to do. One, I want you to be careful of what you are saying to yourself. If you are not smart in something, if you're not good at it, and objectively you know that you're not good at it, instead of just saying that you're dumb, that you're not good at it, that you'll never be good at it, change it. Say, you know what, I'm not the best at this now. I'm not very good at this now, but I am working on it and I will continuously get better. With your looks, when it comes to having confidence in yourself, be careful of how you are saying things to yourself. I would suggest for you to heavily test this out. Write your new beliefs on a note card. Take the negative things that you have said to yourself, write the opposite. Put down on a note card and read it every day. Tell yourself it. Repeat it. Every time you tell yourself something negative like that, switch it, flip it, and tell yourself the opposite. And practice it. And see how it changes your life. See how it changes your perspective. Your lack of confidence doesn't always have to be external. It can be internal. So change what you have going internally to change what you see externally and change how you view yourself and your confidence in yourself. You have more power than what you think over yourself, over how you're perceived, and over how you act. So make sure that you are being conscious and intentional with how you are living your life and how you are talking to yourself. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Make sure to take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.